Good morning, class. Today we are doing page 25 and 26. Acts 20:35 tells us, I taught you to remember the words of Jesus. He said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. So I challenge you guys today, find an opportunity to give to somebody else. Maybe it's helping somebody else, giving your time to somebody else. Maybe you have something. Maybe you have 2 pencils and your buddy has 0 and you're able to share a pencil. Find an opportunity, some way that you're able to give to somebody. And as we're taught in our Bibles, it's better to do that. We're going to go ahead and get started in class practice number 1. And we're today seeing how to check our division problem. Some of you may know how to do this already, but don't go ahead. Just follow along as we do it together. We're looking at this first one, a simple division problem. And it says 18 divided by 3. And so we first see, how many times does 3 go into 1? It doesn't. We can put a little X right there. How many times does 3 go into 18? 3 times 6 is 18. So 3 times 6 is 18. Subtract, and we get 0. Now, in order to check it, we're going to take our top number there, our 6, and our 3, and we're going to multiply them together. 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Now 18 is not our answer. Our answer is going to be the 6 up here. Go ahead and circle that. The 18, as long as it matches with that 18 there, as long as these two numbers are the same, then it checks. And I want you to go ahead and put a check mark next to your 18. B says 24 divided by 4. I'm going to go a little quicker on this one. We know that 4 times 6 is 24. So I'm going to put a 6 here. We get 6 again. We're going to check to see if that's correct. 4 times 6 is 24. Subtract. You get 0. Now we're going to check it by using this number and multiplying them together. 6 times 4 gives us 24. So it checks, and that is the correct answer. If for some reason this 24 was here, if they didn't match up, then you would know that you need to do the problem again and figure out where you went wrong. I'm going to skip C and D and go to E right now. 6 goes into 24 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. You're going to subtract, you get 0. To check it, multiply 4 times 6. That is 24. So it does check. You can circle your answer. That is correct. The next one, 21 divided by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract, you get 0. Now we're going to take our 7 times 3. That gives us 21. So that does check, and 7 is correct. Go ahead and turn your page over. Look at number 5. And it's asking us these problems. We're going to have to write some answers down here. The first one is, blank is the answer to a division problem. If you know it, don't say it out loud, but go ahead and write it down. Don't let your neighbor see. See if you can do it on your own. And if you put down quotient, that is correct. Quotient is the answer in a division problem. Okay, the next one, blank is the answer to a subtraction problem. See if you can do it on your own right now. And the answer is The difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. Okay, C, blank is the answer to an addition problem. What would be your answer to an addition problem? It is the sum. If you had put down sum, that is correct. Okay, D, blank is the answer in a multiplication problem. Write down the answer if you know what it is. Starts with P. It is the product. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. And so the next one's asking you, blank is the product of 23 times 100. 23 times 100. And what we're having to do here is writing down the answer. What is 23 times 100? Whenever you have those zeros there and you're multiplying it by that, you can put your answer of 0, 0. And then you're just doing 23 times the 1, which is 23. 2,300 is the product of 23 times 100. And then the last one says, blank is the correct process for the clue words less or fewer subtraction. Subtraction is the process. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and do the rest on your own. Important for you to know, though, that a mole, this is a picture of what a mole looks like. A mole can dig a tunnel 300 feet long in one night. So if you can imagine, what would that be? That'd be like from our classroom even past the parking lot, I think. A mole can go underground and dig that far. If you look at this picture, you see those claws there, you can imagine that they can dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig 300 feet in one night. That's a long ways. Pretty cool. Also, to help you with math today, now, you know when a porcupine has its little, they're called quills, the little pokers, quills. It's Quills, quills. Now, an average porcupine, it has 30,000 quills. So that looks like this, 30,000 quills. One thing that's kind of cool with the porcupines, they are excellent swimmers because their quills, they're hollow, and they serve as like pontoons. They're able to keep them afloat. It's like having a bunch of floaties on you, 30,000 of them. Okay, so hopefully that helps you to get your math done, and you guys are incredible. You'll do a great job on math today. You are so smart. I believe in you. And I'm going to give the porcupine a beard. And a hat. And some glasses. Funny looking glasses. Okay, finish the rest on your own.